Hey Virgo, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. I'm recording this weekly reading on Valentine's Day, February 14th, so happy Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoy it, whether you treat yourself good or whether you share it with somebody, okay? So let's start off with an oracle reading for this week. What do we have? We have the full moon in Leo on the 16th, so you're probably going to feel the effects of that, and that's going to pull you in directions towards love or addressing some things with emotional connections that might be in your best interest to address, but it's a good energy. Okay, we have card number 41. 4 and 1 is 5. There's a change coming, and I'm looking, the first thing that caught my eyes with this card is the little Matryoshka dolls on it. There could be something here with Russia, something having to do with Russia or Russian heritage. European, it could have to do with Europe. But I'm also getting with the Matryoshka dolls, it's like the different layers. So with 5, with this change, it could be like some kind of change in multiple layers of your life. There could be a change in more than one thing here. It could have to do with family. It could also have to do with something, underneath the surface. There could be something inside of you, deep down inside of you, that people might not see unless they put the effort in to kind of open up all those dolls and keep going, right? To get to the bottom layers here. I feel like somebody does have something, an inner layer here that a lot of people don't get to see. But I am picking up on those Matryoshka dolls, strong energy of Russia. Okay, what do we have here from the book? 41. Okay. The keywords are identity, self-analysis, and knowing oneself. One's own self is well hidden from one's own self. Of all mines of treasure, one's own is the last to be dug up. By Friedrich Nietzsche. Okay, so this card presents an image of self-examination. The answer to who we are can have multiple answers, and those answers may change with time and circumstances. We wear our various masks to falsely reflect or truthfully portray the myriad of versions of what we are or can be. In this scene, we see a reflection of our many selves. Like the Russian dolls below, we are personas within personas, any of which can be the prominent or visible facsimile we choose to outwardly project at any given moment. By deliberate choice or emotional reaction, we reach out and choose from one of many masks. In this scene, a plain and a flamboyant choice is available, but in truth there are so many others. The danger is that on some occasions we are not in control. Outside influences can provoke emotional states. It is then, at our vulnerable moments, that the masks choose us. So, during this week, Virgo, I think there is going to be some kind of a change or some kind of a trigger that is going to bring about, an inner layer within you, and it's going to teach you something about your self-identity. I do strongly get that, okay? But we'll see what the tarot cards have to say. All right, for the week ahead, what do we have here for Virgo for the week ahead? Starting off with the 6 of Cups, so there could be something here about nostalgia, memories, thinking of the good times. There could be friends, talking about memories, sharing stories. Play, fun, playfulness, feeling like a child. There's innocence. 8 of Wands. There's communication. Okay. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the Chariot. The 6 of Wands. You have a lot of fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You also have Cancer. There's going to be victory in a situation, or somebody here might be getting a lot of attention. There's a lot of messages coming in. People probably are interested in some kind of celebration. Someone here might be coordinating some kind of a large party or a gathering or an event. Could be a wedding. But I feel like maybe a family is trying to plan some kind of a gathering here for some of you. For others, I feel like there's a lot of communication coming in. because people see you as someone who has a strong foundation and might be good for committing to something here. With the Chariot card, I do think that there is some kind of travel, trip, or relocation that could be possible here. And if not, it's something about getting control over a situation. You know, going back to that Oracle card about the inner layers and how it could be out of our control sometimes when things come up, I feel like with some kind of memories here and then some kind of communication, especially the way she's spitting fire, with that Four of Wands, it's like you might talk about something here that really makes you realize something about yourself. And with the Chariot, it's like grounding yourself, and it's like a moment of realization and how to control a certain side of you that maybe has been hard to control at times. With the Six of Wands, I see you're going to be victorious about this, but I see you getting a lot of attention, Virgo. I think a lot of people want to reach out and talk to you right now. I think people see you as very interesting. And with that Six of Cups, I feel like people think that you're very playful or fun. You have good stories to tell. Or it could be people that know you from your past, someone from your past, or multiple people from your past might be trying to reach out here. There is some kind of an innocence, but there's also like this idea of innocence and spitfire. I feel like whatever this is that you're learning about your inner layers here, there is some kind of contrast between like an innocence or something from childhood and then something here about there's a someone here might have a very strong tongue with some kind of topic here or opinion. Someone here might also have a little bit of, they might get very aggressive at times, so it could be something here about like a contrast between innocence and aggression. But let's see what we get under that Six of Cups. What do we have here for Virgo? You have the Princess of Swords. A lot of communication. You have the Prince of Pentacles. That's under the Eight of Wands. You might be receiving communication about some kind of financial opportunity here, something stable that could really lead you towards a path of strong abundance here. It could also be some kind of news about saving money or something that's going to help you save money. Yeah, and then you have the Princess of Pentacles. There could be some kind of a couple here. You know, this is going to be in the middle of your spread. You have the Prince of Pentacles and the Princess of Pentacles right next to each other. There could be some kind of a stable, growing connection here that's not really matured yet, but both people seem to be doing well. They both have strong drive and determination. They both have a certain path that they want for their lives. There's something beautiful here. It could be another Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but there's something here about slow and steady, but doing well, two people doing well, two people who don't have to be with someone else. There's like a self-reliance energy here, but that they do well together. And it could be with the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands that they are the communication flows very well. It's easy to have a conversation, keep conversation going. It's easy to talk to each other here. And with the Four of Wands, it's like the basis of a strong foundation. It's a very stable and there's no codependency here at all. It's like a very stable two individuals that are going down a path, and their paths might be like lining up naturally here. It looks very nice. Under that Chariot card, what do we have? It could also be news about finances or work or career that's worth celebrating. You have the Ace of Cups, so that's news that's going to make you very happy. That's under the Chariot, and then we have the Hangman. So there could be a Cancer or Pisces who is also going to be reaching out with some kind of a romantic message or nice, kind words here. They might be apologizing. There is some kind of a water sign I get too. So you seem to have fire. You seem to have fire, earth, and water around you at this time right now, Virgo. Under that Princess of Swords, what do we have here? I'm also getting that there's something about like the succession in nature and how every plant has like its ideal time to thrive and bloom. So I'm getting that the right timing seems to be coming up in this week. There's certain things that are going to start to really, they're going to be beautiful. They're going to really develop beautifully here and reach their prime. I feel like during this week you're going to start to see things really, bloom or come into their prime here. Like the timing is right. And there's something that there's some kind of there's a lot of messaging here. You have the Five of Wands, so that's about competition or fighting. But with that Prince of Swords above it, I feel like someone's not engaging. If there's any kind of conflict, it's like not wanting to be involved with it. Queen of Cups reversed, so that reversed itself here. It's like somebody does not want to fight. The Five of Wands, the Queen of Cups reversed. It's like I'm not going to give my emotional energy towards a situation where there's a lot of arguing, competitiveness, power struggles, ego battles. It's like I'm just not going to give my emotions to that. I don't have emotions to put towards this hostility. Okay, these seem to flip over too. You have the Four of Swords reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles underneath that. Awesome. Very self-reliant energy here. Somebody who knows their worth. There's someone here who may be single through this week too, even though with the Prince of Pentacles and the Princess of Pentacles. For some of you, it could be a sibling who is also like staying with you at this time, visiting, or vice versa. It could also be a sibling and you both sharing stories from childhood and talking a lot with a sibling and talking about how you're doing, and you both seem to be doing well on your path here. It doesn't have to be a sibling though, but with the Nine of Pentacles, that's a very self-reliant energy. I feel like someone's not giving emotions to situations that cause discord and arguing or conflict. They don't want to have anything to do with it. You have the Queen of Cups reversed and the Princess of Swords conjuncting at this Five of Wands. It's like, I am not going to tolerate anything that's going to cause chaos. I am not going to tolerate anything that's going to cause problems for me. Okay? And Four of Swords reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed. And it's probably because in the past you've had situations where other people let you down. And it's caused you to feel just drained, like exhausted. And you're not putting your heart towards situations where you foresee that happening again. It's like, I'd rather rely on myself. I'd rather be focusing on my own peace and abundance and being in tune with spirit, specifically here in this card. I'd rather have control over my situation around me than give my heart and give my time to situations that are going to cause conflict and where I may get stuck taking on something I thought that other people would be there to help me with. It's like exhausting to have to try to fix other people's problems here is what I'm getting. So it's like sometimes people's battles are for themselves. It's like you don't have to take on people's battles is what I'm getting here. It's like focus on your path. Prince of Pentacles, Princess of Swords, Princess of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, like Four of Wands, like Chariot, like take control. It's like your path and where you're going. You're doing it beautifully now. There's step by step forward movement here. There's someone not tolerating anything where they suspect that people aren't being honest, or where there's some kind of, again, conflict. If people it's like, oh, those are fighting words. It's like, once you sense that, it's like, I don't have time for this. I've been through this before where I get the fighting words and then I give my heart to it and then people let me down and I have to sometimes I try to fix other people's problems and then it causes me to just feel so depleted here. And there's someone who's not doing that anymore. And with that Oracle card, the 41 Oracle card, 5, changing an inner layer here. I feel like someone might have something deep down that makes them feel like in the past that they've had to help people with their problems. And maybe that's the inner layer that's changing here. And it's like you could keep this face on. You can keep this face where you're trying to help, even though deep down it might be like depleting you. And now I'm getting that it's someone's kind of putting boundaries in place here. You have that Eight of Wands goes from the Eight of Wands to the Nine of Wands with that in-between tarot deck. Six of Cups is Six of Cups to Seven of Cups. Four of Wands is Four of Wands to Five of Wands. So that's Five of Wands twice. Chariot is chariot to strength. Six of Wands is Six of Wands to Seven of Wands. Strong energy here of being very vocal about your boundaries and knowing that there's a lot of options out there. And when somebody presents situations where it feels like they expect you to help them with their problems, or all they do is talk about problems, or like they just have drama, it's like, no, 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 I'm good. I'm gonna focus on like happy, positive memories, being around, like I wanna feel like I'm having fun. I wanna be able to have good conversation. I wanna feel strong on my path here. I want to feel like I'm moving forward, and if someone's path lines up with mine and we go forward together, that's what I'm looking for. But someone here is taking control over where they're going big time, okay? You're probably going to have a water sign, a Pisces or a Cancer reach out to you. It could be a Scorpio too, but mainly Pisces, Cancer. There could be someone reaching out and trying to connect with you, maybe offering an apology or just trying to like start something nice. But it could also be that person where it turns to this these fighting words, or like there's always some kind of debate, or there's always something that keeps getting brought up here where it's like, I'm not doing that again, or I'm not going there. So that's the energy I have for you, Virgo. It looks really good. I mean, you know where you want to go, and you're really taking charge over it and putting boundaries in place. And I feel like that thing that's getting addressed in your inner layers is knowing that it's like you don't have to fix other people's problems, is what I'm getting with that. So it might be different for all of you, but I feel like something is going to make it very obvious to you this week that there's something in you that you might not have fully acknowledged about yourself, and you're going to acknowledge it, okay? All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching, and take care.